Business consultant Holly Wilbanks is back to share some ways to get that raise or promotion that you've been seeking. Yet honesty can be powerful,
right?
But maybe not always the best strategy.
Correct. Perhaps if you're slacking off a little bit, you don't want to be as honest about that. A better way to maybe say, I have too much time on my hands. What else can I get involved with? There's a way to go about that rather than to say, you're not utilizing me, so I'm doing nothing.
So I'm doing nothing.
Yeah, the raise isn't coming at the end of that meeting. But why do you personally think that these reviews are so stressful? Because I know people who are grade A employees. Like, I am friends with some of the best in their industries. When this comes up, the PTSD of report cards come around.
A lot of it is just stressing over the unknown, right? And businesses that have gone to a model where they're doing the written performance evaluations, a lot of times the employee will fill that out first, and then the boss will respond and fill out their section. In theory, the employee should get that first and have an idea going into it what the boss is thinking, right? Where we are in terms of are we aligning? And when that happens, the stress is less. But when you don't have that option, which a lot of businesses don't have those written performance evaluations, then whatever you can do to prepare for the evaluation is the best case scenario for mitigating that stress.
Okay. So how can we best prepare? What are the things that we should go in? I mean, obviously we want to have a list of the things that we've accomplished this year and some of our key strengths that we're bringing.
Absolutely. What we recommend to our clients is having a career portfolio, and not only should that go job to job, company to company, but that should go year to year in your current role. And so that can be an actual 3-ring binder where you print out material that you want to discuss with your boss, or it can be a digital portfolio. Maybe you put it in sort of a Google folder or some other electronic folder. And these can be emails where maybe somebody from another department sent you an email and said, you know, I've never had somebody from your department do this quickly. Thank you so much, right? The little things that your boss might not see throughout the year. And then, of course, the emails from your boss where they said, we couldn't have done this without you. It could be projects that you worked on. It could be metrics or numbers that you have, dollar amounts, savings, increases that you've done over time. There are lots of examples of things that you can put in that portfolio so that when you get to that performance evaluation, you kind of have some ammunition or some facts, if you will, ready.
Absolutely.
I'm like
we want receipts.
Yes.
Me too.
This year.
You're like, what have I done? Way too much. I'll say that. I will say that at the end of these performance reviews, it is often where people go in and hope for an increase in pay. And a lot of times the portfolio of it all, people may think that that is cumbersome to put together. But in reality, that's the best way to show your employer that you deserve it.
Exactly. You're trying to remind your boss of your value. And ideally, that portfolio is put together if you have a written evaluation before you even fill your section out. So that's what you use to remind yourself, okay, these are all the things I need to put in writing that I accomplished this year, right? Because a lot of times that decision about raises is decided before you even get into that performance evaluation.
Wow. Well, that was going to be my follow-up question to you. Does it matter when you're scheduling those? Because if every single person is going into these asking for a raise, do you want to be the last person? But I guess it doesn't matter.
It sometimes doesn't matter, but sometimes there is flexibility. And we always encourage our clients, look, if you think you've added value this year beyond your current compensation, then go ahead, discuss that with your boss in a tactful way. And a tactful way would be to say, I feel like I've contributed a lot. I'm not sure that my current compensation aligns with my contributions. Is there any flexibility for an increase for next year?
Interesting. Is there any one big mistake that people make going into these?
Overconfidence. So a lot of times people feel like they have really done a lot and their boss gets that and that raise is coming or that promotion is coming. And when it doesn't happen, there is like a deflated feeling, right? And then the lack of preparation on top of that, right? Don't just go in asking for things. Go in ready to talk about what you know you need to work on next year, what you can improve on, and particularly if you want to go for a promotion, what other skills or projects do you want to request to be involved in so you can gain those skills and experience?
Really good information.
Really great.
I know my 2025 goal now too.
Yeah, you can humble brag about yourself, but be humble as well.
Exactly.
There's a balance there.
If you'd like to learn more about the services offered through Holly and the Wilbanks Consulting Group, you can head to kdka.com/talkpittsburgh for more information.